go through gifts to the district very quickly. Then I'll be happy to answer any other questions after that. We have a gift to all 12 school libraries from Steve McCann in Pia. I never have. Thank you. Their family and friends, a gift of $2,300 and $23.28.15. This is to purchase materials with diverse perspectives to be evaluated by the librarian and the libraries. We have a gift from Sherry Kaiser and John Meyer of photographic supplies of a value of $1,875 for the art department, which we thank them for that. We have a gift for Elton Gregory Middle School of 2 adjustable blackboard systems for the gym. And this is from Energy Youth Basketball at approximate value of $3,486. That seems pretty specific. All right, so those are our gifts to the district. I just want to thank our generous patrons who continue to contribute to our district. We also have 3 out-of-state trip requests for you as part of the approval tonight. Just so do you have any questions about any of those?
I do have a question, and I love the generosity. The specific nature that is put into the donation for $2,328.15. I'd like to understand more of what this means before the board approves taking this money, because I'm a little confused on the special conditions. Is Pia the district certified librarian?
Pia is our librarian, yes.
So I guess I'd want to understand what she is purchasing, the diverse perspectives and voices from the past 2 or 3 years that have been published, what that's going to mean before it goes into our school libraries, because I just want to make sure we're not opening up a can of worms that's going to cause us a lot of digestion.
But she already approves, doesn't she already approve what's purchased for the library? So this looks to me like she's augmenting her, I mean, she's spending her own money to augment the libraries of which she's already makes decisions
So
about.
that's why I have a little confusion on what's going on here. So
Looks like it was a GoFundMe to raise a specific amount of money for specific books.
yeah, very specific.
Linda, do you have any thoughts on this?
Well, I don't know about this gift specifically or what it means. You said something about books with diverse perspectives, so I'm not sure.
It says purchase diverse perspectives and voices books, but perspectives and voices, books published during the last 2 to 3 years to place in each of the 12 school libraries.
And it's a total of $2,300.
And
That's
then,
correct.
and then it says the books need to be evaluated and purchased by the district certified librarian. The money to purchase the books will be divided equally. So I'm a little, it sounds like she has very specific books that she wants to put into our libraries, and I'd like to understand what that means before.
Who's the gift coming from?
It's actually coming from Pia, Steve McCain.
Yeah, Linda, this is the money that Pia raised on that bike trip that she took.
Okay, oh,
Yeah,
okay, all right.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand a little bit better.
Yeah, so it's a list of people that contributed to her when she was doing that bike ride.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she had information on that of what books she was raising money for to put into the libraries, because it sounds like she has some very specific ideas of what those books are going to be.
Yeah, we can get a list from her.
We can do that.
Have you seen the list before there's an approval of that?
Okay.
Gift.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay, sure. All right, any other questions about the consent agenda? Then if you'd like to set the donation, the Pia and Steve McCain and others made to the side, I'll look for approval on that.
I would like to set that aside. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions or anything on the consent agenda? Do we have a motion?
Well, I would just like to say, I appreciate Kia's donation. I mean, she's a certified librarian with an MLS degree. This is her profession. And it has been her job to keep our libraries updated and weeded appropriately. So I understand the desire to see the list of books she's suggesting, but she is a highly trained professional. So.
And if you recall, we gave you a list of books that have been purchased the last year from I don't know if those books are on that list or not. So.
I'd like to move to approve the consent agenda with the exception of that gift removed.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right. Any other comments or questions in regards to approving the consent agenda? All right, all those in favor of approving the consent agenda, the one gift out to get more information, please say aye. 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 The consent agenda is approved. And we can move on to superintendent updates and board updates.
Wow.